Hello, YouTube. I am your host, the Crimson Warrior, coming at you guys with my tournament report for PPG Las Vegas with the bros. But before I get into that, if you guys like my content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell me if you were there and you subscribed when you joined. I appreciate those of you who did. And if you just enjoyed the experience, let me know. It was a really good time. Other than that, please subscribe if you enjoy the content and hit the notification bell if you want to hear all of my upcoming content because it ain't stopping now. Also, if you'd like to see some other content from me, I am at Instagram at Crimson X Warrior if you would like to see me there. Now, getting into the trip, Alejandro, a day before, asked me if I want to go to Las Vegas with him. And spur of a moment thing, we just all go. Me, him, Darnell, and Lance. We all went together. Had an awesome road trip. And got some coffee, had some decent food at Lance's place, and got there, had Denny's, had an awesome time talking and eating and just getting ready for the tournament. We forgot about the time zone change, which gave us an extra hour, actually, because, Arizona doesn't do time zones, thank God, and Vegas does. Getting into the actual tournament was a really amazing experience. We got to meet Simo and Nim Nim and JRB Jobber, and the really cool thing about Simo and Nim Nim, and I think JRB knows Darnell too, but they all knew Darnell and were kind of inspired by him back in the day, and to just have someone who was part of the old Yu-Gi-Oh community that's part of my locals Yu-Gi-Oh community, and me and him talk and hang out on a daily basis. Or on a weekly basis. I didn't even know. So it was really awesome seeing that dynamic. I got to thank Simo for inspiring me because Simo and MCole40 were the main two Yu-Gi tubers who inspired me that I can do Yu-Gi-Oh because I really enjoy Simo's energy and I enjoy the way that MCole shares so much good information basically, and that's kind of my big goal with this channel is to share lots of information with you guys so you can see what's going on in the format and how you want to respond to that. It was an awesome experience talking to people socially. I got to duel Nim Nim in round 3, I believe it was. Was it? No, round 4. Round 4, I got to duel Nim Nim, and I believe it was his pure striker deck. I'm not sure. It felt like I didn't see all of it. Felt like it was a 60-card deck, but totally outskilled me. Game 1, I got because I managed to summon Apollosa and just kind of stop the game with a couple of negates. And he just scooped up and went to game 2 and 3. In game 2 and 3, he completely outground me. It was an awesome experience. Other than that, I had some really close rounds with Necroz, one against Giovanni, which I won, and another which I went tie with because time was really weird. Like, I technically won, but me and him didn't know when time got called technically, so we just called it a tie. It was a really, really fun time just to talk to everyone. Like, my record as a player, I did terrible. I played Salamangre at the event with a kind of odd build. There's a lot of changes I would make in hindsight, but that's 2020, as they say. And honestly, it was really fun to just go and talk to people, spread word about my channel, give thanks to the YouTubers who helped inspire me, and be a part of the community at large. It was really awesome being at PPG's event, which is one of the few events that does cash prizing, and it was a genuine surprise watching everyone get together and play the game. It was an awesome display of the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and I would love to go to more events like that. One of the event holders said we were talking, and he was like, no, Yu-Gi-Oh is one of my favorite nerd communities because we're pretty even-heeled compared to some other communities, actually. So that was an awesome thing to hear, and It was just really cool to see everyone interact. I met a lot of cool people. Saw some people from the regionals we went to here in Mesa, and really see how kind of like small the world is. I mean, I'm sure if we went east, I would see way less people, but to go to Vegas and see so many familiar faces, it's awesome to go to a new place and see so many familiar faces and rep Arizona with so many other people. It was an awesome experience. Thank you to Alejandro for bringing us and driving. I really appreciated it. It was awesome seeing Darnell interact with people and the recognition he got from the YouTubers, and like that was really humbling and awesome to see, because coming back to the locals, I didn't know that at all. In fact, I only knew a couple of older YouTubers that are really hard to name when I try to think of it now, just because my memory's so terrible. If I don't use it, I lose it, really, honestly, I do. But I would totally recommend going to a PPG event if you guys haven't tried. It was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to see what the future holds in this community. It really lit a fire under my ass to do better. I want to do better at the game. I want to do better with my channel, because it was really... I really felt like I'm not doing enough. And the reason I've been slowing down is because I've been trying to build a PC, because editing on my current rig is so slow. It takes like 3 minutes to open any of my editing programs. Loading anything in takes several seconds. Working on the actual footage isn't too bad. I'm not really good with effects yet. I'm having a friend of mine, Lance, teach me, and he's helping me out with a lot of this stuff, which I've greatly been appreciating. It's been awesome, homie. Thank you if you're watching. And I just want to get to a point where I can actually make decent quality content fast for you guys, because it's, to be real, like, I don't have a lot of time. I'm an introvert. It takes me a lot of energy to go out and do social things, and to make content like this, it's really different for me and a change of pace. And I like being alone and just kind of doing my own thing a lot, and I try to balance that with family time, and I work full time. But I really want to give this channel more energy, because it's been an awesome passion project, and you guys have lit a fire under my ass, because you've gotten me to 100 subscribers, which I can't thank you enough. All of the guys in security at my work who have subscribed and watched my stuff even though you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh!, to my family for supporting me and not being too angry at me for destroying the internet so frequently. A thank you to all you guys at Locals who helped me play test. Adrian for letting me borrow Appaloosa for the tournament. It was awesome that all of you guys came and helped me. Lance for letting me borrow System Downs. I couldn't have done what I had done at the tournament without you. It was a lot of last minute deck building. I was super rusty with Salad, which is basically what made me lose my first 2 rounds, I feel like. Plus every match, not to blame it on luck or anything, but every match I swear I drew into Sanctuary first turn and just wasn't getting the resources I need to win games, because I wasn't getting +1s off of Balanix. Mirage Stalio was getting stopped so frequently, and the deck, like, people know how to play against the deck, and I don't want to use that as an excuse. I should probably put the call buys back in, because hand traps really do hurt when they hit, and it feels, I really feel Darnell when he said in his video that when my opponent hand traps me, it feels like it's so high impact and it did so much, but when I hand trap my opponent, it feels like they can just play through it, that I hand trapped the totally wrong thing and I pre-me'd the hand trap. I guess that's my fault for not being able to read the game state right, but it happens. I am super grateful for the experience. I really want to try and do better, and I can't wait to get the rig together. I'm going to post a couple posts on Instagram when I get everything together. I just need the motherboard now. I got my processor. Everything's coming together. And hopefully with that, an uptick in really good quality content for you guys. I want to start bringing dueling book stuff, and I'm really excited. So thank you guys again for the 100 subscribers, for watching my content, for joining me on this ride with my passion of Yu-Gi-Oh! I have appreciated all of the support. If you guys like my content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Give me a shout out. Tell me if you were at Vegas. Say if you're a Salamangreat fan, whatever. Subscribe if you enjoy the content, and hit that notification bell if you'd like to always see when I upload, because it ain't stopping now. Peace, guys.